Hey guys, I'm in the aviary just now. I'm actually Gian's aviary. One question I've been asked quite a lot recently is what kind of food should I feed my pet birds, or what kind of food should you feed your birds? So I'm going to make this video to address that. We're just going to go over to the other bit, to the interior bit, right? There's a few guys here. He likes listening in actually, in fact. So depending on what kind of birds you have, they are going to be a little bit different, but typically the small to medium birds, the diet are very similar. Unless if you have some larger birds, then they're a little bit different. Like if you had a rainbow lorikeet, then you're going to have to feed the nectar, which is different. But if you have typically like finches, canaries, Java sparrows, cockatiels, oops, sorry guys, cockatiels or budgies, typically are very similar. I mean, of course, you get canary seeds and you get budgie seeds and you get cockatiel seeds. And budgie seeds and cockatiel seeds are actually very, very similar. The main difference is really just with cockatiel seeds, you have the additional sunflower seeds. So I'm going to actually tilt the camera around a little bit, a little bit here and there, and we are just going to, just so I can show you what kind of food they eat. I'm going to hold it in my hand and I'm going to show you. So, in fact, I'll just do a quick run through. So cockatiel, you need to get them cockatiel seeds. If you go to a pet shop, they would all know, right? Cockatiels will need cockatiel seeds. And hello guys, I might also come in and join you guys. Typically cockatiel seeds are, hey, yeah. So I can even show you, I'm going to show you some pictures, right? I'm going to show you, not pictures, I'm going to show you some videos holding it in my hand, cockatiel seeds, so etc. what they look like. So cockatiel seeds, basically just seeds, budgie seeds with some sunflower seeds. And budgie seeds, you just go to the pet shop, literally ask for budgie seeds, or you go to eBay, or you go to an online store and order it from there. Canary seeds are different though. Canary seeds looks different and there's different bits in it. I'll show you that. And again, finch seeds are actually very similar to budgie seeds, just a little bit different. And obviously you sometimes need millet spray. Millet is actually a really good training food. You use that to reward them, as a treat, to train them. Right? If you want to flight train them, or if you want to train them to talk, if you want to train them to reward them and stuff, that's what you want. You want to use millets. And again, here's the thing. Here's a mistake I think a lot of people make, and that's all they feed them, right? But typically with birds, right, you don't want to just feed them that. What you really want to feed them is vegetables and fruits, right? Especially vegetables. You want to feed them hard vegetables and hard fruit. But just read up on it, because I would typically stay away from soft fruit, because things like avocado can actually be bad for your birds. But hard fruits, or especially hard vegetables, more vegetables, right? Things like lettuce, right, or Chinese leaves, or a little bit of apple, and these kind of hard, or a cucumber, these kind of hard fruits and vegetables are really good for your birds. In fact, your birds should actually be eating mostly vegetables, some fruit, and then the other half, or even less than half, makes up the seeds. And obviously water, drinking water, they need to drink water. And then the millet is like a treat, right? So that typically should be, and also another thing is pellets, right? Or which ideally contains protein or mealworms in it. Pellet with mealworms in it. They're really good for your birds as well. So this way to get all the nutrition, to get the carbs, to get the protein, to get the vitamins and so on, right? You shouldn't just feed it seeds alone. Like literally, if you feed it seeds all the time, like only seeds, they're actually not as healthy as they should be. You got to consider the other food items as well. So typically I feed my birds hard vegetables every day, hard fruits a little bit, the seeds, and a little bit of millet for training, and water, and pellets with mealworms, right? So typically you want to feed them quite a varied kind of diet, not just seeds, because it's just too dry. There's nothing else in it, it's just fiber. So I'm going to actually tilt the camera around. I'm going to show you some of the food, what they look like. So firstly, we have pellets. So these are typically pellets. They're literally like bird pellet, and they contain mealworms in them. So this is good protein source for your birds. You should feed them this along with their other food items. Then we have your cockatiel seeds. So you can see all these kind of seeds with the sunflower seeds. So these are your cockatiel seeds. Like literally the major difference between cockatiel seeds and budgie seeds is really just the sunflower seeds. And the budgie seeds, you're not going to see the sunflowers. But to be honest, if you feed budgie this cockatiel feeds, it's fine anyway. They'll just eat it. It's absolutely fine. But if you have budgies, you might as well just get budgie seeds if you don't have any cockatiels. So this is typically your budgie cockatiel seeds. And then here we have canary seeds. So as you can see, it's quite different, the canary seeds, in comparison to your cockatiel budgie seeds. You know, that it looks different. It's got black stuff in it. It's got some orange sort of bits in it as well, like that. You know, it is a little bit different. So make sure you get canary seeds if you have canaries, because they are a little bit different. Although the budgies and cockatiels, honest, budgies and cockatiels, they can just share the seeds. Like, you know, it's okay. So yes, that's that. So seeds, different seeds, canary seeds, cockatiel seeds, budgie seeds. These are your typical small to medium bird sort of diets. You know, if you want large birds, I'll do another video on the large birds, but medium birds and small birds, that's really what typically they eat. Plus the fruit and veg, remember, hard veg mainly and hard fruits. That you must feed them. That is just really good for their health. And also water, just drinking water, right? Don't give them juice, obviously, and give them water. And if I'm being honest, I wouldn't recommend, oh guys, yeah. So if I'm being honest, I wouldn't recommend adding any vitamin stuff, drops and all that stuff to it, because think about it, you know, these, even for humans, if you drink protein shakes or vitamin or energy drinks, they're not good for you typically, right? I know they try and come across as a health drink, but it really is not healthy for you. You want to eat natural, organic. And same with the birds, you know, the vitamin drops and all these, this drop, that drop, it can only harm them. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't add any, just literally water, natural veg, natural fruit every day, and then those seeds and millet as a training tool. And really, that's about it. That's all. So I hope you found that useful. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and enjoy. You're gonna love them. They're beautiful pets. Hey guys. Hello. Hiya. Look at them too.